Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bit of an exciting day for me today. I'm doing some work on my Suzuki M109R. I'm basically replacing the stock exhaust with a new 2-into-1 exhaust. I'll flick the camera around, I'll show you the new exhaust, and we'll go from there, yeah? Cool. So this is the new exhaust that's going on. It's a Velocity Shorty 2-into-1 from Hard Chrome. I bought it from Mean Cycles in Florida, United States. And I'm pretty happy with this exhaust. I did have this same exhaust on my previous M109R. Look at that baffle and muffler in there, that's amazing. But I had it in the matte black to suit the bike, and it sounds absolutely amazing. We've got some clamps here. There's the usual hardware that comes with it, some spring washers and that. We've got a couple of brackets here as well, and thankfully some instructions as well. There's quite a few instructions through here that'll help us along the way to get this installed. The stock pipes with the baffles knocked out a bit sound okay, but when you get up to speed a little bit with wind noise and things like that, it gets pretty quiet. So yeah, we'll get some tools together, and I'll have a bit of a read of the instructions, and we'll get stuck into this little project. Cool. Right, so that was a bit of an effort. We've got the exhaust off, and I've taken out the exhaust gaskets in there. I had to take the salad bowl air cleaner off to get to the O2 sensors for the exhaust to disconnect those, but that one was already disconnected, and the wire that runs for the number 2 cylinder goes around the other side, and that's disconnected as well. But I do need to find where that connection point is on the other side, because I have to put in the little resistors in here. Also found out it looks like it's got its own little servo buddy in here as well, because the servo wasn't connected up in the exhaust valve in the muffler just after the cat. So I didn't have to buy one of those. I did buy one, so if anyone wants one, give us a yell. Other than that, I just gave it a little bit of a tidy up here. Fairly straightforward. One bolt's a bit trickier to get to. That's that one down here that holds the big bracket along here to hold the original exhaust on. Other than that, it's fairly straightforward. So now I'm just going to have a little bit of a read of the instructions for the install part on Hard Chrome's little paperwork, and get fitting with the new pipe. Alright, so after reading the instructions for 300 million times, my slow brain finally started kicking into action. So what we got here, in a nutshell, you've got to basically assemble it all on the table first loosely, and then offer it up to the bike, and then bolt it to the bike. So that's what we're going to do now. So there we go, guys. The hard chrome Velocity Shorty exhaust is installed on my Suzuki M109R. To say it was easy, I'd be fibbing, to be honest with you. Quite fiddly. The instructions are good once you read them properly, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'll certainly have a crack at it. Definitely no mechanic, but I think, you know, if you can have a crack at it, and why not, eh, at the end of the day. I think the result came up really, really good. I haven't started the bike yet. I've just literally cleaned the exhaust pipe off and put all the bodywork back on and everything. To say I'm really happy with the end result is a massive understatement. So I'll flick the camera around one more time so you can have a bit of a sticky beak at it, and then we'll start him up and see what the difference in the sound's like, yeah? And there he is, fully installed. Now, as I said, I just gave it a massive clean with some parts cleaner to get rid of all the fingerprints and grease and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think that's come up pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll set the camera up and we'll give him a start up and see what the sound's like. That sounds a little bit different to the stock pipes with the baffles knocked out of it, that's for sure. Very throaty sound, very deep, which I really like about these hard chrome exhausts, especially the Shorty. They do make a longer version as well, which extends out towards the rear wheel more, but I like the Shorty drag style pipe, 2-on-1 on the bullies. That's hence why I bought this pipe again for this one. Very happy with the end result. Was a bit difficult to install. Just got to be really patient, just take your time with it, and you get there in the end. So I'm very happy that I took on the challenge to install this exhaust myself, and yeah, well pleased with it. I'm just going to run it now off camera and check for any exhaust leaks, and tighten up any bolts and anything like that I need to. Fingers crossed there's no exhaust leaks or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I've done it right. But you never know, you have to check your work anyways just to make sure, don't you? I'll wrap that video up here. If you enjoyed the video, can you give it a thumbs up for me? Much appreciated. And hit the subscribe button as well for plenty more content coming up on RevMatch 1970 with a few of the bikes that I've got in the garage here. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Good on you.